chair of the film school. For those of you who are not local, you are in the film school at Santa Fe University of Art and Design. This is one of our classrooms and theaters, and also our cinematique. We have Garson Studios here. Again, for those of you who aren't local, it's the home of Longmire. Longmire's been here for 3 years. I'm very hopeful since I run Garson Studios. I think they're coming back for 4. Good. It's been an amazing experience because the fans have really pushed this comeback. And it's kind of the first time, it's a real whole new paradigm for Hollywood. So really interesting to keep your fan base pushing for you. So I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I know there's far more interesting people here that you want to hear from, but I wanted to welcome you all. I want to say thank you to Anne, thank you to Jean for putting together this amazing occasion. So please enjoy yourselves. Think about us if you're thinking about a film school. And who's next? Justin. Anne Hillerman. Here you go.
To say thanks to Paula and Justin for helping make this event happen tonight. We really couldn't have done it without their help. I'd also like to thank our sponsors. That's why I have my notes here. The Rocky Mountain chapter of Mystery Writers of America is our sponsor for tonight's event. And then we have a bunch of other sponsors too. St. Martin's Press, Allegra Printing, Tia Sophia's Restaurant, Santa Fe Bar and Grill, Century Bank, Outskirts Press, and authors Joe Goodall, C.B. McKenzie, Susan Cummins Miller, and Jan Arrington Walcott. If any of you were here, would you please stand up so we can give you a little applause? Come on, Bill. Well, as you may have heard, this is the 10th anniversary for the Tony Hillerman Conference. And when Jean and I started this conference back in 2004, our speaker at lunch was Rebecca Eaton, who was the executive producer of the PBS series the Boston PBS affiliate that made the movies of Thief of Time, Skinwalker, and the other one that I'm not remembering now. And anyway, so it's really appropriate that tonight we're back again talking about movies in a movie theater. So I really want to thank Justin and Paula. Yeah, that's cool. I want to thank you for making this happen. So now I'm going to say a few words about Justin, who then is going to bring up the people you're really here to listen to. So Justin Golding is a faculty member at the film school. He teaches production and screenplay writing. He's directed 2 independent feature films and is a produced screenplay writer, which is rare, I think. And presently he's working on the first novel of a 3-book fantasy series that was commissioned by Ariel Books. So Justin, thank you so much.
Well, let me add my welcome to everybody here today, and I hope we put together something very exciting. As Paula said, and as Anna said, this is a film school, so when I spoke to Anne and Jean last year, I actually went to the conference, just like you are here tonight, going to the conference, because I just moved to Santa Fe, and I wanted to get involved in the artistic community here, and I was so impressed. There were no velvet ropes. I've been to film festivals and I've been to other conferences where, okay, the paying customers are over there, and the people that are these big celebrities are over there, and don't even think about crossing that line. Whereas with this conference, they were sitting at the table with you, they were chatting with you. I think they were human beings, basically, not these big celebrities, which I thought was fantastic. And then we got talking, and I thought it would be a great and wonderful collaboration, because so many of the people there were not only novelists and writers, but storytellers. And a lot of these works had moved from the page to the screen, which is what this evening is about, which we think is a wonderful collaboration between wonderful writers and the movie screen. So it's about adaptation, which is a cool thing tonight. And when we talked, we put forth an idea where I got a number of my students, they volunteered, I assure you, to do some short films. One that you'll see tonight is just about 4 or 5 minutes about Tony Hillerman himself and his thoughts about his novels going from the book to the screen and his ideas about it. And I thought instead of me reading out these wonderful biographies of the panelists tonight, I had my students do video bios to introduce them before we started talking to them in person. So with no more said, I think Peter, you're around and ready. We shall now show you these films. Thank you so much.